Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So today we're gonna be talking about what's going on with Faze Clan. If you have Twitter, you probably know this already. Faze Clan recently tweeted this, as you can see on the screen, and this is what it says. We have made the decision to remove Faze K from Faze Clan and have suspended Jarvis, Nikon, and Tico until further notice. Faze Clan had absolutely no involvement with our members' activities in the currency of space, and we strongly condemn their recently behavior. The trust and respect of our fans has been and will always be our #1 priority. As you can see, Faze K has been removed of Faze Clan and Jarvis has been suspended. If you know, Jarvis and Faze K are probably one of the biggest faces of Faze Clan. So, I mean, if you can go to Faze Clan YouTube channel, you can see almost the whole content revolves about Jarvis' boxing match, and it's sad because Faze K could be going to jail for stuff he did that we're gonna talk about later into the video. And if you're just now noticing this, yes, it's because it is very recently. This drama happened today when the video of this guy named Coffeezilla was posted. Until now, I didn't know this guy was a thing. And well, the video was titled "This Massive Influencer Scam Just Got Worse." And as of right now, it only has 216k views. So I recommend you to go watch that video if you have time. So right now, I'm going to break down what's going on. If you watch this video, which I watched it multiple times, Faze K, Faze Jarvis, Nikon, and Tico called out for scamming their own fans with a cryptocurrency named, so this formal of scam is called Pump and Dunk, I think it is, I'm not that sure, where someone creates a cryptocurrency and everybody hypes it up like it's gonna be this really insane coin when it gets released, so they make sure you go buy some. And as soon that it's released, all the guys with the actual stocks and people like you that probably put like $80, now you're worth 20, because all the guys that actually put really big numbers like stocks or currency sold everything right away after they pumped it up, then they dumped it, and that's the idea of the scam. So this is what of these guys are getting accused, but it gets deeper than that. For you to understand what's happening, I'm gonna put some clips of Coffeezilla on the screen.
We already know that Save the Kids was a failed crypto pushed by some of the top influencers on YouTube. If you haven't already seen my video, it's right here. You can also watch Mudahar's video on this. We've covered this in great detail. But what no one knows is whether any of these influencers knew it was going to be a scam ahead of time. They can and have claimed plausible deniability, one of them saying, quote, "I have no ill intent promoting any crypto altcoins. It was all a big mistake. They are victims just like the other people." Today, I will be showing that this was a...
So as you can see in the video, Coffeezilla claims that some of these guys were lying about them being the victim, and they were actually involved on all this behind the scenes. So the crazy shit about this is that this coin that I just mentioned really went crazy in social media, and it even has some of the craziest people make a commercial about it.
I mean, I'm sure these influencers love kids as much as the next guy, but you're not going to do a commercial like this for free.
My name's Frazier.
My name's Jarvis.
I'm Tico.
I'm Reiska.
I'm Nikon.
And I support Save the Kids token.
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 Just like Coffeezilla said, this is really weird. The influencers this fucking big would do this shit for free, which it was later claimed that they had no currency in the kids coin stock. So now guys, that you actually get the idea this might be a scam, I'm going to say how much money they actually scammed, and it's a really shocking number, because if we take in factor this guy's stream, YouTube, Twitter, and get paid for everything like every other platform they do, it's a really low number, because we all know this guy's really win millions and millions of dollars per year. And it's shocking that we actually do this for this amount of money, which again, it's a lot, but for people like that literally win millions of dollars per year, it's not worth it. Take a look at this footage of Zilla's video.
Now that we know how these influencers, spent these coins when they sold them, I wanted to count up how much you can make from a rug pull like this, right? That was one of our big questions. So I called up my buddy, Some Ordinary Gamers, to help me calculate how much someone like Faze K stands to make from these crypto promotions. We crunched the numbers by counting how many tokens he sold times the price at that time. And we got a rough estimate of how much you stand to make.
So really rough estimate, when you look at the point of sale around the 6th when the actual thing was going on, the peak of it, I think each calculation ended up being around 29,000, 30,000 if we're being a little bit more liberal on that. But yeah, it's about what we saw for Save the Kids. Now, of course, when you factor in all the other rug pulls, some of them went as high as like 40, 50, 60,000, right? Depending on the severity of that pull. So cumulatively, if you look at some wallets, some people who are, alleged to be behind multiple accounts, yeah, that's a lot of money.
I mean, were you surprised? I felt like it wasn't as much as maybe I thought. That I thought, surely they're not risking their reputation for something that's, for an influencer as big as they are, doesn't seem to be like insane.
Yeah, I mean, you got to imagine for people who have entire personality is built around mansions and supercars, right? You're really risking your peak, your great career on 30,000, which is a lot of money, but it's certainly not enough to warrant putting that much risk on you, you know?
What do you think is going to happen to these guys?
I mean, if the SEC wants to investigate, they're gonna get a fine, maybe prison down the line. I mean, the government doesn't screw around when it comes to financial crimes. That I think we know.
I just don't know why all these big faces in the industry will be willing to do this for this little amount of money. Like I said, they make millions and millions of money, and that shit just doesn't go through my head. And it's really hard to believe they did this. But as you see Sila's video, you would notice is becoming a reality. And throughout the whole story, there's this guy named Lucas, this guy named Manny, and none of them really exist, and they all really go back to Faze K. And this guy named Manny, and at one point Faze K denies to know who's Manny when Coffee Silla confronts him about it. But then he's caught with the picture he sent to someone to prove that he really was Faze K working on his project in a piece of paper. Said, Manny, just take a look at this footage.
Now, I confronted Faze K on this and asked him how he knew Manny and who Manny was. He denied knowing him. He said, I believe he is a friend of the dev or a dev. I'm not sure exactly who he really is. Now that's funny because the dev says he doesn't know Manny at all. Manny knew Faze K, and Faze K took a picture with the guy's name on it. So I find this pretty hard to believe you don't know a guy and then you're writing his name on paper.
Oh, well guys, this is why Faze K was removed from Faze Clan. If you like this content, I upload videos like this every other day. I would really appreciate if you can go ahead and drop a sub. I'll see you on to the next one.